Howdy, and welcome to 3 Things Thursday, the weekly newsletter where we talk about 3 things that'll help you grow your company, but in like a fun way. Everyone and their mother's got a podcast these days. What's the deal with that? Here's the deal with that. You get so much content. Today we're going to talk about the top 3 ways that you can use a podcast to grow your company.
Quick 3-mile run. I can't.
The first way is a full-length video. If you aren't filming your podcast, you should be. And I'm not saying you need to buy all these fancy cameras and set them up. Use smartphones. Just do something. The key is to not make it overcomplicated though. Definitely stick with the simplest option. Don't try anything fancy. But if you do this, you'll end up with a full-length video of your entire podcast. Now you can stitch that all together, post it on YouTube, Facebook, your website, whatever. It's a great way to invite people to spend some more time getting to know you and your brand. The second way is pull the audio and post it on listening platforms. This is a great way to join people on their commute to work or while they're exercising. And if you can invite yourself into these smaller moments of people's day-to-day lives, then you can become a real consistent figure in their life and begin to feel more like a friend as opposed to a distant brand that's trying to sell them something. And when you can become someone's friend, that's where brand loyalty happens. And brand loyalty is synonymous with winning. Ding, ding, ding. And now the third way that you can use a podcast is create reels. Pull out short little segments out of your full-length video, crop it to portrait, post it on TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, etc. Because these kinds of posts are so algorithm based, it's an easy way to introduce yourself to new audiences and expand that network of yours. And if they like your Reels, you send them to the full-length video that you made at the beginning. Now they're on your Facebook or your website, and you can invite them to follow along. And if they follow along, they might just start listening to your podcast during their commute, which if you'll remember, that's how you get that brand loyalty. Full circle, baby. Now it's no small feat creating a podcast, but if you invest the time into it, it can have major returns for your company. The key here is don't overcomplicate things. Keep your concept simple, keep your production value simple, everything as simple as possible. This is about being consistent and efficient. And if you can really nail podcasts, you can expect 2 big things. You already know one of them, brand loyalty. But the other thing is it's a great way to establish yourself as an expert in the field. And people trust experts in the field. And people buy from people they trust. So start developing that podcast. But before you do that, be sure to have a great rest of your week.